The Mallee salt lakes south of Mildura, incredible pink lakes. The largest is Lake Terrell. This is another one we visited and we camped at. Caused by the algae reaction with the salt. Amazing, the colouring, and very popular with YouTubers. Terrell has got Lake Terrell here is the sand with salt mining, and there's a whole chain of pink lakes around the south of the Murray, as you can see from this map. So we're doing on this video we're doing a circular route from Mildura south through some of these chain of pink lakes that are behind the Murray, south of the Murray, and towns like Oyen here we're going through. These are wheat belt towns, villages really, and they call them towns. They're very small now, the population has declined. Oyen is famous for its vanilla slice competition and it's certainly got a competitive vanilla slice we found when we enjoyed eating there. These towns are doing it hard now. They still do wheat and there's still commercial trains, but further west the major town is Swan Hill, and this is us rejoining the Murray again, about 1400 kilometers upriver. So this is like the upper Murray, and it's also the railhead for the passenger train from Melbourne, and this is as far as the passenger train goes up to Mallee country. The other side there is New South Wales. We're in Victoria. The old wooden bridge still takes big trucks, and the main reason for visiting Swan Hill, well, one of the main reasons, is the fantastic Pioneer Museum. You could easily spend a day here. We spent most of an afternoon and recreating the pioneer lifestyle that brought the colonial settlers from the coast and down the Murray River, of course.
Both brothers have passed away.
Cars. There were several Model T Ford lying about. I'm not sure this is a Model T Ford actually.
So when did Henry Ford build his Model T? What year was that?
Model T, 1913 roughly.
1913?
And earlier. Model T was the big car that really made it.
Shipping is a major part, obviously, is what we're looking at in our video series here, and this is an old barge that would be towed behind a paddle steamer filled with wool, which was a big export, and this is the active paddle steamer Payap, which takes you day trips up and down the Murray. This is another one, the paddle steamer Gem, which was started life as a barge, and then it was put in an engine put in it, and it had a long life on the river. There's quite a lot who are surviving on the river because they're well made, and some, most of them don't have steam engines. They've been converted to diesel, but you see the magnificent side paddle wheels, incredible. It gives them quite a bit of maneuverability. So moving further downriver now from the Swan, from Swan Hill, the famous Francis Cadell and William Randall did the race up to Swan Hill to establish it, and further west is Robinvale, which is now a very well-known wine region. This is further west still, way in Wimmera. This is in the Sunset Desert, which is pretty wild country, but there is one little road that goes through it. But I went off-road, of course, with my enduro dirt bike, and after time at the pub, and did some serious wild dirt biking through narrow gun barrel tracks. This was an old miner's walking track, thick sand, so you've got to have big knobbly tires, and took a fair bit of effort. This was about 100k of sand I did, which is pretty serious workout. I sheltered by some shacks, and this was actually a national parks place, which I just camped in the garden just for some shade. But beautiful wild country, the Sunset Desert, and all south of the Murray is just really stunning.